Exploring Unity Park in Addis Ababa, a journey through history and culture. Addis Ababa, the capital city of Ethiopia, is home to a unique and breathtaking park that seamlessly blends history, culture, and nature neatly together. Unity Park, located in the heart of the city, is a must-visit for anyone interested in experiencing a small taste of the rich, diverse heritage of Ethiopia. The construction of Unity Park was initiated by Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed. Black-maned Lion Zoo. The Black-maned Lion Zoo is one of the two zoos in Unity Park and features the endemic black-maned lion, which it's named after. This lion is mainly found in the Bale Mountains National Park, as well as Didesa and Alatash National Parks. The Black-maned Lion Zoo, in addition to the lions, also houses Nyala and Marabou stork. This zoo is constructed by skilled Ethiopian experts using steel, cement, fiber, and other construction materials. This zoo has a 175-meter-long man-made cave. This cave replicates the aesthetics of Saf Omar's cave. Crafted to evoke a natural ambience, the zoo incorporates sound effects that mimic the sounds of diverse animals, man-made waterfalls, ponds, and a small bridge. Within the cave, strategically placed windows offer visitors an optimal vantage point to observe the animals. Trails and discover unique Ethiopian attractions. Additionally, it provides an elevated perspective of certain sections of Addis Ababa. Achieving its current lush status required the transportation of 6,000 carloads of materials. Within this verdant space, one can find paintings that depict Ethiopia's rich array of natural and cultural resources. The gardens surrounding the palace are a true oasis in the heart of the city. Visitors can stroll through the various pathways, taking in the colorful flowers, fountains, and sculptures. Indigenous Garden. The Indigenous Garden offers a brief look into local house-building techniques, numerous indigenous plants, and artistic features. There are plants for medicinal and aesthetic purposes, as well as plants used in making spices, food, and beverages. Some of these plants are also used in woodwork. The visitors also get a glimpse into the lifestyle, unique architecture, and overall landscape of the rural areas in a way that is pleasing to the eye. Another attraction in this part of the park is houses built in the shapes of two camels and a turtle. In addition, there are large, handmade, modern art-inspired pieces, sculpted from trees that have grown and aged over the years right here in the palace. What makes the Indigenous Garden stand out from the other attractions is the fact that every aspect of it is handmade and no machinery was used for construction. Artisans of all kinds from different parts of the country have participated in putting together the Indigenous Garden. As I said before, the Imperial Palace in Addis Ababa served as the residence and office of 7 Ethiopian leaders: Menelik II, Empress Zewditu, Lij Iyasu, Haile Selassie I, and later military and transitional rulers like Mengistu Haile Mariam, Meles Zenawi, Haile Mariam Desalegn. It symbolized Ethiopia's leadership legacy before becoming a government facility and is now part of Unity Park. Menelik II's Palace Complex. The construction of Emperor Menelik II's palace complex buildings began in the early 1890s. Including the 2-story octagonal building which is commonly known as Egg House, this complex features Emperor Menelik II's bedroom and reception room, Edij Tetu's dwellings, the prince's bedrooms, and a small banquet room, all of which were connected through passageways. The Egg House, named because of the octagonal shape of its roof, served as Emperor Menelik II's prayer room, his watchtower/balcony, and his office. The pipe installed at the entrance of the prayer room was a means of communication between the prayer room and Menelik II's office. In addition, the country's first telephone line was installed in the two small walk-in closets along the passageway to Emperor Menelik II's bedroom. Archiving documents and the Ministry of Pen. The deposition of documents found in Unity Archive commenced since the Ministry of Pen was organized in modern way. Successive Ethiopian governments also deposited their documents in different buildings of the palace. Appointees of the ministry were given the title of Tsehef Taizaz, meaning chronicler. The main responsibility of a Tsehef Taizaz, chronicler, since ancient times was to write the daily account of the emperor. Moreover, he used to write royal decrees and correspondences as well as kept records. Chroniclers who run the ministry since its reinstitution in modern manner in 1907 to the period of the Italian invasion in 1935 were Tsehef Taizaz Gevre Selassie Walderge, Tsehef Taizaz Afwerk Wald Mariam, Tsehef Taizaz Wald Meskel Tariku and Tsehef Taizaz Haile Waldrafii. After the period of Italian occupation, the Ministry of Pen was reorganized again and the role of the institution and the minister in the imperial government increased greatly. The first car owned by Emperor Haile Selassie of Ethiopia was a 1924 Ford Model T, gifted to him during his visit to Jerusalem. This historic car symbolized modernization and Ethiopia's connection with the international community. The Ford Model T was a modest yet revolutionary vehicle of its time, representing the early stages of automobile technology. Haile Selassie's ownership of this car marked Ethiopia's gradual embrace of modern transportation. The car was later showcased in Addis Ababa, inspiring awe among Ethiopians, who viewed it as a symbol of progress and the emperor's visionary leadership. The Throne Hall or Throne House. The Throne House is about 100 years old building. The first floor houses the Throne Hall, where the Ethiopian emperor's throne was located. The monarchs used to give audience to and confer with the nobility and foreign dignitaries. The room found at the back of the throne house was used to host banquets as well. Since 1974, the throne room has been used as a meeting hall for Derg members. The basement, which was initially used as a wine cellar during imperial times, was later used as a prison cell for senior officials of Emperor Haile Selassie by the Derg, where they were held captive for 8 years. Due to the political turmoil at the time, the basement was also used by the regime to torture and persecute numerous prisoners. Currently, the main exhibition of Unity Park Museum is housed in this building. Haile Selassie I, Emperor of Ethiopia, 1930 to 1974, modernized the nation, advocated for African unity, and symbolized resistance to fascism during Italy's invasion. He was instrumental in founding the Organization of African Unity. Revered in Rastafarianism as a divine figure, his reign ended in a 1974 coup, leaving a complex legacy. The throne room features high ceilings, intricately carved wooden panels, and vibrant murals depicting Ethiopia's rich history. Gold accents and traditional motifs adorn the walls, symbolizing imperial power. The emperor's throne, crafted with gold and velvet, sits prominently at the center. Chandeliers illuminate the space, enhancing its regal atmosphere. This iconic interior embodies Ethiopia's culture, history, and Haile Selassie's vision for a modernized monarchy. Queen Sheba, also known as Makeda in Ethiopian tradition, is a legendary figure celebrated as the ruler of the ancient kingdom of Sheba, believed to be in modern-day Ethiopia or Yemen. She is prominently featured in the Ethiopian epic Kabra Nagast and the Bible, where she visited King Solomon of Israel. Drawn by his wisdom and fame, Queen Sheba journeyed to Jerusalem with lavish gifts, seeking answers to her deepest questions. According to Ethiopian tradition, Queen Sheba and King Solomon developed a close relationship during her visit. This union resulted in the birth of a son, Menelik I, who became the first emperor of Ethiopia. Menelik I is considered the founder of the Solomonic dynasty, which claims descent from King Solomon and the Queen of Sheba. This lineage played a crucial role in Ethiopian history, tying the monarchy to biblical origins. Menelik I is also said to have brought the Ark of the Covenant to Ethiopia, establishing Aksum as a center of religious and political power. The story of Queen Sheba and her son remains central to Ethiopian identity, symbolizing wisdom, cultural exchange, and divine destiny, with lasting influence on Ethiopian art, history, and spirituality. From Emperor Menelik II to the present reflect the nation's evolution from monarchy to a federal republic. Menelik II, 1889–1913, modernized Ethiopia and secured its sovereignty by defeating Italy at the Battle of Adwa, 1896. He was succeeded by Lij Iyasu, 1913–1916, who was deposed due to political and religious tensions. Empress Zewditu, 1916–1930, then ruled as the first female monarch in modern Ethiopia, with Ras Tafari Makonnen, later Haile Selassie I, as regent. Haile Selassie I, 1930–1974, transformed Ethiopia into a modern state but was overthrown during the Marxist-Leninist Derg regime, led by Mengistu Haile Mariam, 1977–1991. The Derg's collapse led to a federal government under Meles Zenawi, 1995–2012, followed by Hailemariam Desalegn, 2012–2018. Since 2018, Abiy Ahmed has served as prime minister, introducing reforms and winning the Nobel Peace Prize in 2019. The basement, which was initially used as a wine cellar during imperial times, was later used as a prison cell for senior officials of Emperor Haile Selassie by the Derg, where they were held captive for 8 years. Due to the political turmoil at the time, the basement was also used by the regime to torture and persecute numerous prisoners. Currently, the main exhibition of Unity Park Museum is housed in this building. As Ethiopia is made up of many nations, nationalities, and peoples with diversified beliefs and political views, the museum's exhibits commemorate some of Ethiopia's historical and cultural values. Including the room where the throne is located, the building has 5 exhibition rooms on the left, right, back, and basement. These are the throne room, exhibitions of faith, mythology, government, and the revolution in the Red Terror. Mengistu Haile Mariam led Ethiopia during the brutal era of the Derg regime, 1977–1991, following the overthrow of Emperor Haile Selassie I, rising to power as the Derg's chairman. Mengistu implemented a Marxist-Leninist agenda aimed at transforming Ethiopia into a socialist state. His rule was marked by the Red Terror, a campaign to suppress opposition, which led to tens of thousands of deaths. Mengistu's government nationalized land, industries, and resources, aiming for economic equality, but widespread corruption, mismanagement, and forced resettlement programs deepened poverty and unrest. The regime faced devastating famines in the 1980s, exacerbated by policies prioritizing military expenditures over humanitarian needs. Civil wars against insurgent groups, such as the Tigray People's Liberation Front, TPLF, eroded his power. Mengistu fled to Zimbabwe in 1991 after the Derg's collapse. His leadership left a legacy of human rights violations and economic devastation in Ethiopia's history. The Red Terror in Ethiopia, a brutal political campaign under the Derg regime, ended in 1991 with the fall of Mengistu Haile Mariam's government. Marked by mass killings and repression, it concluded when the Ethiopian People's Revolutionary Democratic Front, EPRDF, seized power, ushering in a new era of governance and reconstruction. The Banquet Hall of Emperor Menelik II, located within the Imperial Palace in Addis Ababa, is a historic landmark symbolizing Ethiopia's imperial heritage. Built during Menelik II's reign, 1889 to 1913, the hall hosted grand receptions, state banquets, and royal ceremonies. Designed in a blend of Ethiopian and European architectural styles, it featured exquisite craftsmanship, with ornate woodwork, elegant chandeliers, and spacious interiors. The banquet hall was not only a space for festivities but also a venue for important political gatherings, showcasing Ethiopia's sovereignty and modernization under Menelik II. Today, it remains a cherished symbol of Ethiopia's regal and historical legacy. The Banquet Hall of Emperor Menelik II in Ethiopia was constructed using a blend of traditional and imported materials, reflecting the era's architectural innovation. Locally sourced stone and timber formed the primary structure, while imported iron beams and corrugated metal sheets reinforced its durability. Intricate wood carvings and glass windows adorned the interiors, showcasing Ethiopian craftsmanship. This combination of materials symbolized Menelik II's vision of merging tradition with modernity in Ethiopian architecture. Emperor Menelik II, 1844 to 1913, unified Ethiopia and modernized its infrastructure, introducing roads, bridges, and the Addis Ababa-Djibouti Railway. Renowned for defeating Italy at the Battle of Adwa in 1896, he safeguarded Ethiopia's independence. He enjoyed tej, honey wine, a staple in Ethiopian culture, served in a baril, a rounded glass container. Traditional brewing of tej involved fermenting honey with gesho, a bitter shrub, for a unique flavor. Menelik II also appreciated imported wine, reflecting his openness to foreign influences. Unity Zoo. Unity Zoo, which is home to various mammals and various birds, is the first of its kind in our country. Comprising 9 distinct exhibits: meerkat, aquarium, peacocks. The peacock is a colorful bird known for its stunning iridescent tail feathers, which it displays during courtship rituals. It symbolizes beauty, pride, and grace in many cultures. Cheetah. The cheetah is the fastest land animal, capable of reaching speeds up to 70 miles per hour. Known for its slender body, spotted coat, and agility, it thrives in grasslands and open plains. White lions. White lions are a rare and remarkable genetic variation of the African lion, most notably recognized for their striking white or cream-colored coats. This unique coloration results from a recessive gene called leucism, which reduces the pigmentation in their fur, giving them a pale appearance. White lions are not albino, as they still retain their eyes' natural pigmentation. Although their appearance is different, white lions share the same behavioral and physical characteristics as their tawny-colored counterparts. Native to the Timbavati region of South Africa, white lions were historically considered sacred by local communities and have become symbolic of strength, beauty, and rarity. Their exceptional beauty has made them the subject of both admiration and controversy. While they were once nearly extinct in the wild, conservation efforts have helped reintroduce them into protected areas. However, their rare coloring can make it challenging for them to hunt, and they are often more vulnerable in the wild than other lions. The gelada baboon, Therapithecus gelata, is a unique primate species found in the highlands of Ethiopia. Known for their distinctive red chest patches, which are prominent in males, gelatas are primarily herbivores, feeding on grasses, seeds, and leaves. They live in large, complex social groups, with strong hierarchies and intricate relationships. Unlike most other baboons, gelatas do not primarily rely on fruits but have specialized adaptations for grazing. Their communication involves a range of vocalizations, including a unique chatter sound. Gelatas are excellent climbers and are typically found in mountainous regions, where they form large, tight-knit troops. Another highlight is the aviary, featuring a breathtaking array of bird species, both large and small. The safari exhibit houses 8 types of animals, namely giraffes, zebras, kudu, impala, eland, gemsbok, nyala, and wildebeest. Both zoos within the park, namely the Black Mane Lions Zoo and Unity Zoo, are meticulously designed to reflect the natural habitats of the animals they house. Giraffes are the tallest land animals, native to Africa's savannas and open woodlands. Known for their long necks, which can reach up to 6 feet, they use this height to browse on treetops, feeding primarily on acacia leaves. Their distinctive coat patterns, unique to each individual, provide camouflage in their natural habitat. Thank you for watching. We appreciate your support. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing content.